Hi, this is Dominique DePrima, and you're watching theurbanpostworldwide.com. And why wouldn't you?
Before the 1980s, a study found that black men in college outnumbered black men behind bars by a ratio of more than 3 to 1. But after crack cocaine and gangs took over the urban inner cities in the 80s, federal laws began to crack down on the new faces of millionaires, black males. Thus began a conspiracy that has never been given any acknowledgement except through the evidence: the incarceration of the black man. It is reported that there are now more than 1 million black men incarcerated in prison. The growth in prison population is largely due to tougher state and federal sentencing imposed since the mid-1980s, including a 1986 federal law mandating prison terms for crack cocaine offenses. Prison terms up to 8 times longer than those involving powder cocaine. In the 1990s, many states adopted 3 strikes and you're out laws. Welcome to Redemption Songs. While Rick was incarcerated, his story resonated with members of the hip-hop community. An up-and-coming artist even took on his persona and his name without his permission.
There's a lot in the media about William Roberts, the real Freeway, the real Rick Ross. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts and where all that beef came from.
Ain't no beef.
There's no beef?
No, me and him cool. He called me a couple times, we talked. He invited me down to his party. So, I mean, we cool, you know, we just,
Can he use the name?
Well, we don't know yet. I mean...
Oh, we don't know yet, okay.
That's, you know, that's something that will have to be decided, you know, at a later... You know, what's what with the name. You know, me and him haven't sit down and spoke about it. So, you know, all that needs to be done.
Now, let's go back. If some of you don't know who we're talking about the rapper, the real Rick Ross.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm, it's time to share my
No.
I'm the real Rick Ross.
Real Rick Ross.
He's the rapper.
He's the rapper Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Now, how did you feel, because you were incarcerated when he came out, how did you feel? What were your thoughts when you started hearing about this rapper with your name?
I was saying I hope he's good.
Is he good?
He's good.
He's
He's
good?
real talented. I mean, the guy makes some great music. And I believe that he would have made it on his own without using my name. But at the same time, I recognize his marketing skills by using my name. So, you know, I mean, I gotta take my hat off to him. You know, it's flattering to have somebody use your name. And then at the same time, you're saying, well, that's my property. You know, if somebody uses my car.
Now, isn't there a rapper named Freeway Rick?
Yeah, Freeway.
in a place to be seen, and I got what it takes to rock the mic right, yeah. Still watch what you say to me, prick.
So what are your thoughts on him?
I mean, it's the same way. You know, you use my property, and you didn't reach out and ask me could you use it, or nor did you compensate me for using it. So, I mean, those are some issues, but not issues to where I'm mad at him or nothing like that there. You know, me out of respect, you know what I'm saying, because I'm from the game. If somebody helped me, the first thing I do is I appreciate your help. You know what I'm saying? I show harmonage.
Okay, any future collabos maybe with them?
Anything is possible. I mean, I'm wide open. The main thing I'm with right now is unity. You know, because I think we've been divided too long. Our community has been divided too long. You know, we got the Crips and Bloods fighting, the GDs and the Vice Lords. I mean, there's so much violence and negative stuff going on that I just don't want to promote any negativity. You know, I want to promote peace and harmony. You know, these people who selling these records, they don't care what we put out. You know, and they control what's put out. You know, they're not putting out positive rappers. You know, they don't put them do $200,000 video. You put somebody a $200,000 video, you become a star. I mean, I recognize it with myself because they do the American Gangster on me now. I can hardly walk the street sometimes. People, hey, you Rick Ross, give me your autograph. So if they did that with a positive rapper, he would become a star.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Freeway Enterprises. What's that all about?
Well, freewayenterprise.com is a website that I started while I was in prison. It's to help artists promote their careers and mottos, and just different forms of the entertainment and the art. But eventually, what I plan on doing with Freeway Enterprises is going to be the big catch, because I believe that it's going to help us with our social change. Freeway Enterprises is going to be a networking system where we can do the things in our community that needs to be done. You know, these social networks make so much money, but they don't give anything back. And what it really amazes me, though, is how in the ghetto, nobody gives back to the ghetto. Even the ones in front of the ghetto, they don't come back. You know, I'll go down to juvenile hall now, and the people that go down there, the church, and they say sometimes some poor just comes down here and writes songs with them, but nobody really goes back. These high schools, nobody goes to these high schools and talk to these kids, you know, about, you know, like your experience being a journalist. You know, this is what it takes to be a journalist. This is what it takes to be a rapper, you know, and these are the kind of things that I'm gonna do. I'm setting up a concert. We're gonna do a educational concert at Jordan High School, where the kids who have good attendance and following the dress code. I'm gonna bring a couple rappers down. Try to get Mike Epps to come down. I know Scruncho is coming down for sure. Mike said he'll come if he's in town. You know, just give him a treat for doing the right things. You know, look, this is what happens when you do good. Okay, it's hard to do good, but it's nothing wrong with it being hard. Don't always look for the easy route. See, so often we've been taught to look for the easy route. And, you know, I want to help break that mold to let them know that it's okay to struggle.
Because your website is, it reminded me of like Facebook. It's a social network.
It's a social network.
You can go there, you can hit up people, you can be friends with people. And so you're also looking for rappers on that website.
Rappers, models. Eventually I want to have like rap contests for the rapper of the month, model of the month. And then what I'm gonna do when I get it going, the rapper of the month, we'll pay for his video. Okay, you got a great single. The record labels won't sign you. Okay, we're gonna do your own video. We'll help you put your music out.
What's the website?
www.freewayenterprise.com.
So before I let you go, can you, somebody out there might be watching, give us some words of inspiration, some motivation that inspires you.
You can be anything that you want to be. All you have to do is work at it, little by little. It's like lifting weights. You know, when you first go out and you start lifting weights, you're weak. But if you keep going and you keep going, you study, build up strength, you build up muscles. Well, our mind is a muscle too. When I went to trial, my issue that got me out of prison, my lawyer, my judge, my prosecutor, they all said I was wrong. The 9th Circuit Court of Appeals said I was absolutely correct. So that comes from a guy that was illiterate, couldn't read, but he was able to negotiate the law with some of the best in the business.
Next time on Redemption Songs, Jeffrey Coppage takes pain and turns it into ministry.
I hope after I'm gone that some young person will take that torch and keep it going.
And don't forget to check with the UrbanPostWorldwide.com for your daily dose of news, lifestyle, arts, and culture that informs, empowers, and inspires.